Hey everybody, welcome back to Cheryl Seafood and Soul Food Spiritual Kitchen. And how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody is doing well. Okay, so I just want to come on here and talk to you guys a little bit today. Um, my whole channel is about bringing awareness to narcissistic personality disorder and cooking good food for y'all, okay? So I've been cooking some good food for y'all, but today I just want to come on here and kind of talk to you guys about relationships, okay? And usually when I come on here and I talk to you guys about narcissistic personality disorder and relationships, I usually want to focus on the beginning of a relationship because I feel like that's when everybody should really be focused on boundaries, self love, self worth, and respect. So here are, some more things that I want to add to that list, in the beginning of relationships. Okay, and like manipulation and control. Okay, anytime you're in a relationship, never let nobody come into your life and control you or your relationship. Okay, that's where your boundaries come in. Okay, don't let nobody manipulate you into controlling you. Okay, nobody's a robot. Okay, God didn't make us to be robots to be walking around doing what somebody tell us to do. You know what I mean? Always have your own mind. You know, never come into a relationship always looking at the other person and trying to bring everything to them and do everything for them and you know what I'm saying, putting forth more for somebody else than you putting forth for your own self. Okay? Don't do that. All right? That's just a big old that would be just like not too good, in your relationship, especially if you have a mate that is the type of person who is going to manipulate you, who is going to try to control you. Okay, that would just be like really good for them and not good for you. So that's why I say always put that in the forefront of your relationship: respect, boundaries, self worth, self love. Okay, and now I'm telling you about manipulation and control. Don't let nobody come into your life, into your world, into into your space. If they want to have a relationship with you, nobody's going to try to control you. If they really love you and care for you, nobody's going to try to manipulate you, okay? It's all going to be, real, okay? But if they not real, they'll come in there and they'll try to manipulate you, control every situation. If they can't control the situation, they're going to be mad. Them kind of people you don't want to deal with, okay? Because relationships is about two people understanding each other, communication, okay? And if you can't have communication with a person, then you don't need to be with them. Because a person coming into your life and saying, "Oh, I love you. I want to be with you. We're gonna be together." Yada 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 yada. And yet, every time, all they want to do is trying to control every situation, control what you do, what you say, how you think. That's not love, okay? That's somebody trying to come in and just straight manipulate you and manipulate your whole relationship. Which means they'll be telling you what to do, how to do it, when to go, and when to come back, and how to do everything. And you don't want that in a relationship because that's not relationship. That's not what relationships are all about. Okay, so with that said, that's why I'm here on here right now, letting you guys know. Don't let nobody come into your life and control you in no kind of way. Okay, relationships are not about control. Relationships are about communication, understanding. Okay, for one. Okay, boundaries. Okay, if somebody cares for you, they gonna want boundaries, like I said before. But don't let nobody come into your life and manipulate you in no kind of way, trying to control you and how you think. Somebody telling you the sky is black when you know full well that it's blue, hey, that's a red flag. And then try to convince you that it's black when you looking at it and you see full well that it's blue, that's a red flag, okay? And it's a lot of things to look at in the beginning of relationships. A lot of things. Because in the beginning, too, a lot of people probably won't. I'm sorry. A lot of people probably won't bring forth their real self, should I say. They're not gonna act like they would really act, because if somebody trying to get you and the relationship is new and you really don't know them, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes a lot of people put on facades, okay? Is what I'm saying to you, okay? So you can't always believe what people tell you when you first meet them, because a lot of times people lie a lot, you know what I mean? And when you're talking about people like narcissists, they lie a lot. Meaning most things come out their mouth as lies. Yeah, I'm telling you. So, like, I just want to bring awareness to this type of thing to any female or male, too, because it's also women narcissists out there just as well as there's men narcissists out there, okay? So, like, you know, hey, you have to really be aware in your relationships. Stop rushing into relationships, people, okay? Don't do that, okay? When you meet somebody in a relationship, take your time. Don't be rushing into no relationship with nobody, especially people that you hardly even know. You know what I mean? You got to get to know somebody, and it takes a while to get to know somebody. You think you can meet somebody today? Oh, next week on, we've been going out for 2 months, girl. Oh, yeah, no. No. 2 months ain't long enough to know nobody. Not really. Next thing you know, you be in a relationship for 2 months and you talking about, oh yeah, that's my man or that's my woman. And then next thing you know, 6 months down the line, you in some type of relationship that you don't want to be in. That you know this is not right. That's not normal. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. By know your worth. Love yourself. Don't let people come into your into your life and just take over it, because that's basically what I want to take over you, take over your life, and take over everything in it. And that's what you don't want. Okay? These type of people will do this to you, and they will, in your relationship, drive you bash stuff crazy. I'm telling you. I'm telling you what I know. And I wouldn't even be on here talking to people like this, you know, about narcissistic personality disorder if I hadn't experienced it firsthand. Okay? And it was just like it's not a good thing to be in. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good feeling that you get from these people. So, you know, I just, hey, look, I know it's people out there because I know firsthand that I have reached people already. You know what I mean? That's been in these type of relationships that didn't know what they was in until I start speaking. You know, people that, you know, knew who I am. You know what I mean? So, you know, and I'm thankful for that. I am so thankful. I am so grateful, and I'm so thankful that I was able to get on here and even do that, to even bring awareness to this type of thing. You know what I mean? Because this is some serious stuff. You know, this ain't something you just sweep under the rug. You know, people's feelings and things are being involved and stuff like this. You know what I mean? Like these are relationships that people get in with these type of people who mean you no good. You know, they don't love you. They don't, you know, all they want is to what they can get out of you or get from you. You know what I'm saying? Energy and whatever else. You know, they empty people, and they want to be with somebody who has that good, you know, spirit inside, because theirs is rotten. You can believe that. And they actually want to suck yours out. You know what I mean? I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, it is what it is, and that's what it is, okay? These people are empty entities, and they evil. That's the way I look at them. And the more studying I do, hey, it is what it is, okay? It is what it is. They just some evil people walking around looking just like me and you. But up in here is different. Deep down inside, that's where the difference is. They may look like us, but on the inside, they're not like you and I. Okay? They're just not. Okay? So these are the people that you don't want in your circle. Okay? These are the people that you don't want in your life. Okay? These are the people that you want to keep so far away from you and your family. You know? Or else you're just going to be going through a whole lot of chaos, because that's what they are, a bunch of chaos. You don't want manipulation in your relationship, and you don't need control in your relationship. It's understanding and communication is what you need in your relationship. Okay? Because you don't need nobody coming in here trying to control what you do and control what you say or control how you think. And if you don't want to, and if you don't heed to how they want you to think, be, or do whatever they want you to do, and if you're not doing it, then they're mad, then you don't want that, like I said. Because that's a big red flag. Because real relationships are not about control or manipulation. Okay? And if somebody really cares for you in a relationship, they're not going to try to come into your life and manipulate you and control you and make you think any kind of way or make you think a certain way when you know you already got a mindset. You don't need nobody coming in your life trying to make you think a certain type of way that you know is not right. Okay? And another thing that I want to tell you guys, don't let nobody come into your life also and stray you away from God. Okay? And that's just real. Okay? Because I did that. I know I was raised in the church. Every Sunday we was in church. Every Sunday we was in church. My mama, she probably wasn't there with us, but we was there. Okay? We were sent to church every single Sunday. Okay? So we grew up with God, knowing what God was about, knowing you spiritually. We was. So, and grew up with him forever and ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when you get with people like this, you stray away. You do. You stray away from God. And anybody who come in your life who for you, they not going to stray away. They not going to have you stray away from God, okay? Especially if they with God too, spiritually. No, they ain't going to stray you away from God. Both of y'all going to be going to church together. Both of y'all going to be worshiping God together because that's how a relationship is supposed to be. Not only going to church on special occasions, what they would call, or you would call special occasions, Mother's Day, Father's Day, and Easter. Really? That's out of pocket, okay? And I gotta say I was out of pocket because that's exactly what I was doing. When I know I should have been in the church regularly, every Sunday. Should have been worshiping God every day, all day. You feel me? But I was worshiping God and giving more attention to my God before I got with the narcissist than I was when I was with the narcissist. Okay? Because once you with the narcissist, you stray more away from God than you supposed to, than you should. Period. You shouldn't be straying away from him at all. But you do. Because you walking with evil. And evil don't want to go to church. And when they do go to church with you, they're going to sit in there. They can't even sit in church for the whole duration. And usually it's only from 11 to 1. The narcissist can't even sit in there until the church is over. They up and out of there. I know mine was, the one I used to be with was, he couldn't even sit in for the whole 2 hours. We was already late. We never was there at 11. We come in there 11:30, 12. You couldn't even sit for the whole, for 90 minutes without getting up, going outside. And that's another sign that I noticed. That was not cool, But like I said, don't let nobody come into your relationship, manipulate you, control you, or stray you away from God, okay? Keep God with you all the time, okay? Pray to him. Don't never stray away from the God, okay? Don't never stray away from God, his spirit, Jesus Christ. Lord, you talk to him. You keep him in your heart, in your spirit. You keep him in there with you. I don't care if you ain't spiritually going to a church. You can get on your knees and you can just pray to God. Like I said in another video, I said you can pray to God anywhere. In your car, in your house, in your wherever you at, you can pray to God. You can talk to him. Okay? Believe me, because I talk to him every day, all day. Something that I wasn't doing when I was with the narc. But I was still praying to him. Yes, I was. I was praying to him, but not like I should have been. But now I'm talking to my God every day. Sorry that I ever strayed away from him is like I did, which will never happen again. You can believe that, because I'm walking with him now all the way. And I'm going to keep on bringing awareness to you guys too. And I just really want to let you guys know, in these relationships that you guys come into, please know your circle. Get to know the people that you get in relationships with. Don't be rushing into no relationship. I don't care what nobody is giving you, offering you, telling you that they're going to give you. I don't care about none of that. Take your time in these relationships that you get in with these people that you meet, okay? Because nobody's going, a person, especially if you got a mask on and you not right, they not gonna show you the real them, okay? You got to get to know people to know the real them. Don't be rushing people into your circle. Don't be rushing people to move into your space. Don't do it. You let them people stay right there where they are. If you want to date, okay, it's nothing wrong with dating. If you single, okay, if you married, then you know that goes against the will of God. You don't go. I don't care what. Hey, if you married, you know you don't do it, okay. I don't care. We know how that goes. But if you are single and you are dating, then you be careful who coming into your circle. Period. Point blank. That's just that on that. And I'm sorry that I have to keep it real right now, but you have to take it slow. No rushing into relationships. And when you do be dating, when you on them dates, out to dinner, talking, walking, whatever you're doing, conversating, make the conversations worth a conversation, okay? Talk about things that matters in a relationship, okay? Don't just let nobody talk to you about anything and keep talking to you about sad and sob stories and they back like, no, you want to talk about what's going on, what's happening. If we're going to be in a relationship, this is what I'm looking for in a relationship. What are you looking for in a relationship? You know what I'm saying? This is what I think a relationship should be like. What do you think a relationship should be like? You know what I'm saying? And don't let nobody just think, agree with you and agree with you and agree with you, because I'm going to tell you something else. People are trying to just say anything, just what you say, just to be in agreements with you, just to make you think that they with the same thing that you're with, but really they not. And like I say, as soon as you get into a serious relationship with these people and they feel like they got your heart, you say, oh, I love you, then boom, everything just stops. And then that's where they go into disrespecting you, okay? And that's what you don't want. Them type of people are the phony people. Them type of people are the devil people. And them type of people is the people that you don't want to be dealing with, period, okay? You want somebody who's real and it's going to stay real. And a narcissist cannot keep that mask on for too long. So you can please believe the longer you wait in your relationship, the red flags will start showing. Okay? So this is what I'm saying to you guys. Please, okay? Please take your time in these relationships. Do not let nobody come into your life and try to control you or your relationship. It's supposed to be two people's 50-50, 100-100, however you want to say it. Make sure that you and this person, whoever you be in relationships with, understand each other truly. Okay? Not just them saying, you telling them what you feel, and they just sitting back sucking it all up and saying, yeah, I feel the same way. No. Okay? Make a person talk to you, okay? Make a person talk to you and let them let you tell you what they feel what a relationship should be. And don't us always giving up all this information about yeah. See, that's the problem. We do talk too much when we need to sometimes sit back and listen. You know what I mean? Because if we sit back sometime and listen to what these people are saying, when you on these dates, you will catch certain things from people. Okay? Yes, you will. Yes, you will. So less talking, more listening. No rushing into relationships, okay? Take your time. And when that special person come, when you learn how to love yourself, and know yourself and love yourself and have self-worth for yourself, when God bring you somebody, that's the person for you. Okay? Okay? Don't be out here looking for relationships who, when God brings somebody to you, he'll be for you. Okay? God given. Yes, that's what it's about. God given. Because if it ain't God given, it ain't no good. And if it ain't God given, it ain't for me. You can believe that. No, no, no. Not no more. But if it's God given, then yes. Then yes. And even then, you still have to get to know. I don't care. Always get to know who you think you finna be a relationship with. I don't care who they are or what. Take your time. Do not rush into relationships. Do not let anyone come into your life and have a relationship with you and try to control your relationship. No. It's a two-way street. Don't be giving, and not getting anything back in return, but a bunch of headache. Them kind of relationships you don't want. Don't come into relationships giving the other mate your all and you're getting nothing in return. No. But bits and pieces. No. No, no, no. That's not the way it goes. It's equal. Okay? I'm telling you guys, it's equal. Okay? Take your time. Understand people in relationships. Know your self-worth. Always, always value you. Okay? Yes. Value you. Yes. I'm telling you, because if you value you, somebody else will. If you don't value you, they're not gonna value you either. Because these people, they know they look for weak people. That's why we gotta be strong. Because you don't want nobody, you don't want nobody out there just, running into a relationship that you think somebody cares for you when they don't. Clearly they don't. Okay? Start making people prove themselves to you before you go jumping into relationships with them. Okay? And if somebody is telling you things, saying things, like if somebody is talking to you and what's coming out of their mouth don't match their actions, that's another red flag. Yep, that's another red flag right there. Because if what's coming out of your mouth don't match the things you're doing, it's a problem there. It's a big problem there. Yeah. So, hey, look for the red flags. Okay? Don't do too much talking in these new relationships. Listen a lot. Yeah. Listen a whole lot. Okay? I'm telling you. And if people you feel like they just opening your mouth on the date, they open up their mouth and they just talking jabberish, like things that really don't make no sense. Like they really don't have no sense of where they're going, what they're doing in life or anything like that. And all they just talking about a bunch of, no. No, 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 no. And don't just be sitting there telling people all your life story and everything about you. Because that's what the narcissists like to do. They like to sit back and listen, want you to tell everything about yourself so they can use it against you later when y'all is in a relationship together. So no. Like I say, listen. Zip it up sometime and let's hear what they got to say. Sometimes. Listen to what the other person got to say sometimes. I mean, you can talk. I'm not saying, don't conversate, that's not what I'm saying. But, people who know, you know what I mean, okay? Don't just be up there, dominating the whole date or conversation by yap, 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 yap about yourself and this, that, and the other. Take a time, take a deep breath, step back, and listen. Okay? You can talk here and there, and say little things, elaborate or whatever on conversations, but don't be doing all that, giving everything all about yourself to people that you just now meeting that's coming in your life. Okay? Take everything slow, y'all. Please. Take it slow. Okay? Take it slow. I'm telling you, don't rush it. Do not. Don't rush it. Take it slow. So that's what I wanted to come on here and tell you guys. To in the beginning of relationships, like I said, that's what I really like to focus on. When I'm coming on here talking about relationships to you guys, I really like to focus on the beginning of a relationship, when you first meeting somebody, when you really think you liking somebody, or head over heel, or if it's just a first, second, or third date. Take your time. Do not rush into relationships with anyone. Get to know people before you bring them into your life and your circle and around your family, y'all. I'm telling you, it's very important, okay? Because you just don't want any type of people around you, okay? Get to know the people that you're trying to be in relationships with. Get to know them. Do not allow anyone to come into your life and try to control you or manipulate you in any kind of way. Do not let nobody come into your life and stray you away from the Lord, okay? Don't do it, okay? Stay with your Lord, okay? Walk with your Lord, okay? Keep him in spirit at all times, okay? And that's real. That's the first number one thing to do. Yes, yes, yes. Don't let nobody come in your life. You say, oh yeah, well, I'm going to church today, or I want to go to these services, and they looking at you saying, oh yeah, well, I got something to do, or giving you any kind of excuse not to go to church. Red flag. Because if you don't want to go to church, that means God didn't send you to me, and that means you're not for me. And that means I don't want to be bothered with you. Period. And that's just that. And that's just what it is. So, yeah. If you are a spiritual person, which you should be, don't let nobody come into your life and stray you away from the Lord. Period. If they can't pray with you, and when you want to pray, or listen to spiritual gospel songs, or just get on there and pray with whoever, or just sit and kneel to God and pray in your own home, and your mate got a problem with that, or he always got to be in the other room, or he don't want to be around when you doing that, then you don't need him. That ain't the one for you. Because if he's spiritual and he God-given, he going to want to pray with you, baby. Yes, yes. All the time, every time. And then there'll never be a problem. Okay? Yes, yes. So, like I say, don't let nobody come into your life and stray you away from the Lord. Period, point blank. Don't do it. Don't let nobody come into your life and manipulate you or control you, okay? Or control your life or the relationship. 50-50. 100, however you want to say it. Boundaries. Respect yourself and love yourself. Have self-worth and self-value. All of it. Yep. I'm telling you. So, I just wanted to come on here and give you guys a little bit of, that little information that kept running through my mind about manipulation and control in relationships, and not letting nobody come into your life and stray you away from the Lord. Okay, I had to come on here and say something about that, and I'm glad I did. Okay, so you guys, I'm not gonna keep y'all too long. I love you all until I come back again to cook something else delicious for you all, or either get on here and talk to you guys some more about the narcissists and these people that we don't want to be bothered with. You guys stay blessed, okay? I love you all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm so thankful for my subscribers, okay? Okay, whether you guys been with me from day one or y'all just tuning in daily, okay, I am so grateful, okay? The channel is getting better and better. I have my merch coming. You see my logo there. I am in the midst of getting my logo printed on the aprons and t-shirts. I'm sorry it's taking so long, y'all. But you know, that stuff is, you know, you got to find the right person to do this, the right person to do that. And, you know, it's a lot, you know, so I'm just taking everything step by step, okay? But you can please believe I got it coming for y'all, okay? Everything is falling into place, okay? Slowly but surely. And I'm just going to take it step by step, okay? I'm going to let the Lord order my steps, okay? And I'm just going to walk in them as He order them. That's what I'm going to do. So until, like I said, until I come back with the next video, you guys stay blessed. I love you all and have a great evening and good night.